Hi everyone, we're here with John Anderson, president of RMSJ Rocky Mountain Show Jumping. He's just jumped a terrific track on Terrific in this evening's ACTC CSI 3-Star Cup. John, congratulations, you were spectacular and just missed out on the win. Talk about this evening's class. It caught a lot of people at 1 and 2. A couple had the first jump down and a lot had the second jump down, a wide triple bar, but you were okay.
That's the beauty of Werner Dig as a course designer. You never know where the problem is going to arise. You look at the tracks and you say to yourself, okay, it's not overly difficult, but there's always a bunch of rails and they all come in different spots. He's a fantastic course designer and puts up a real test and makes it jumpable for all the horses. So I was really pleased with tonight's track for sure. Okay, I wanted to win. I like Dagmar's support of our events. She helps us out all the time, and it would have been great to meet her in the winner's circle, but nevertheless, it was a fantastic event. I was extremely happy.
You mentioned Dagmar and Werner Dig, people in the industry that you have great relationships with, and so many riders have come out to support your inaugural horse show here. Jill Henselwood, Kyle King, so many big names are here. Werner Dig said earlier, he said a track that was a little bit more technical just because there's such a strong showing of riders. What does that mean to you to have them support you like this?
It's a real leap of faith to have all these fantastic riders join us here at the inaugural Royal West. I mean, there was a lot of people out there questioning, what's going to happen, can you pull it off? There's a few naysayers. I mean, it's people's nature. But everyone's come up to us and said we've knocked it out of the park. The only thing we could do a little better is the people. People ask me all the time, how come there's no fans out here? That will come. I didn't really go out there and push that, quite frankly, because if I messed the whole thing up, I didn't want to have a bunch of people watching it. But after the fact, with the great course designers, the fantastic sponsors, the wonderful riders that have joined us, I have no problem saying next year we'll be jumping in front of packed houses at the second annual Royal West, and we'll make this a real tradition for the Canadian show jumping calendar.
I think what naysayers don't understand is how much pressure is involved in putting something like this on, and how important it is to have amazing sponsors and people supporting you, but also then to go and ride in your own event. How do you find, are you able to separate going to these big classes?
I'm first and foremost a show jumper. I mean, I love this sport. I love the thrill of the ride. I love the taste of victory. And I thank my parents and family and the support we've had over the years. And I want to share that. I want to share that bit of victory and share that to other riders, especially young and up-and-comers. That's been a motto of ours for years. Support that next generation. And I know, even in the competition tonight and the other competitions, there's a bunch of up-and-coming riders jumping in these classes, and they're getting a real taste of international competition. And that's important. Now, when I go into that ring and the buzzer goes, I want to win just as much as anybody else. And I guess I'm lucky that I have the ability to tune everything out for at least 60 seconds and focus on the job at hand. It'd be nice to win one at my own show though, but we'll have to see. But I've enjoyed the ride, and I've enjoyed the challenge of hosting this event, and I couldn't say anything negative about the whole experience.
Since I've known you, two things have become clear: that you have a passion for developing the sport in general. You believe very strongly in developing young riders and developing young horses, and you also believe very passionately in your own horse show. Jill Henselwood said the other day this great comment. She said this will become a must-do for all Canadian riders. It's an amazing training opportunity, and it will only grow bigger and bigger. Why is this a horse show that people just must attend in their training of their young horses and young students?
It's a great thing to have a rider like Jill Henselwood, a fellow Olympian of mine and a teammate, and to have her vote of support, especially since she's developing a bunch of young riders, to have her vote of confidence about this particular event, it means a lot to me. I got the idea from our friends down at the Royal Winter Fair, even though they weren't extremely happy with me trying to host this, thinking I was trying to compete with their outfit. I'm not. We're running a horse show. We're not running a big major fair. And we're trying to complement something that they've done so well for years. But we have the ability now to allow so many more competitors that experience of showing at a major indoor tournament. And that's what Royal West is about. And going into the future, if you want to jump at major indoor competitions, you've got to get the practice at them. So here goes Royal West, and it's going to be something fantastic for everybody for years to come.
Well, John, you and Terrific are getting better and better as the week goes on, and you've got the spirit of the West Cup. Do you feel like you're set up there to snag a win at your own horse show?
I'd love to snag a win at my own tournament for sure, but you know, maybe it's a little bit. We've done too good of a job of out there with some fantastic support like Dagmar's for sure, and others. There's been a lot of prize money, so that brings out a lot of the top riders. So it's not quite as easy as it is at other venues. You still got to go around and leave all the jumps up. So I hope my horse jumps well on Saturday. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, well, that's horse showing, and there's another day, and there will be another Royal West.